I think it's key because you don't want to waste time, you don't want to waste money, you don't want to waste effort. And if you don't have a shared vision pretty early in the process, it's guaranteed you're going to do all three of those things. If you can stop for a minute at the beginning of the process and try to develop that sense of shared vision, shared goals, common expectations, and understanding of what's going to have to happen to make those expectations come about, then you're in a much better position to come out with a result that everybody's going to be happy with.
The bottom line is that when it gets hard, when the deadlines are due, people need to know why they're doing what they're doing. They need to believe in what they're doing. So having a shared vision, setting the business case, making a strong case for the project, not only to your product owner, but also to the people on your team, is very important.
Assumptions are project killers. If somebody on your project team, this goes back to communication, this goes back to shared vision and so forth. If somebody on your project team is using the words "I assume" or "I assumed," what have you, you need to stop them right then and there and ask them to go find out factually what's going on. Because every time somebody says "I assume," they did this, I assume they're going to do this, I assume this, that, or the other, that assumption at some point is going to be wrong. And when time comes, you're going to be like, oh, and now you've missed a deliverable, now you've missed something. So make sure that you eradicate any assumptions, get the facts, and kill them before they begin, because they will kill your project.
You should try to be the bridge. You are the person standing between the people who want it and the people who are going to have to make it happen. And those are competing interests sometimes. And you have to be proactive to make those two worlds come together in a way that everybody can live with. Knowing all the perspectives that are involved can really help you with that.
If we don't have a vision yet, if we don't know exactly what we're trying to do, we could use any number of different techniques to try to create that vision. So for example, you could do a design thinking session. So you get the group together, you start doing some empathy research on whatever the problem is or whatever you might be working on. Do some questioning with them to understand what pain points are, what different issues are. Work through some low-res type prototyping, what have you. Work with your stakeholder, work with your customer to see if we're on the right path. And maybe that vision is going to come from the bottom up and come through a process like that, like design thinking. And then assuming that you have involved your team as part of that, they're going to have that vision just like you because they're invested.
A good project manager is not going to direct. My role would be to say to my team leads, we need more of a vision and a shared vision. What do you think would best help your team members and the people in your functional areas to have a shared vision? And so we'd formulate that collaboratively and form a plan of action. I think that shared vision is so important because it really is what changes the hearts and minds and attitudes.